Good afternoon, DGen Nation, and welcome to another thrilling rendition of Reactive Recaps. I am your very humble host, Rancid R2, and sitting beside me is the very festive Misty Yellowbird from Trading from the Hide. How we doing there, Bird?
Pretty good, brother. Pretty good. How are you doing?
I am absolutely bursting with holiday spirit this year. I am so excited about everything, and it's made me not trade as much, which is always probably a good idea.
Yeah, I've definitely stepped back and not traded as much lately, and it's been nice.
Happy FOMC Day.
Happy FOMC day. It might cause some fireworks here later.
Oh, I definitely think it's going to cause some fireworks here. I just don't know which way it's going to go. I mean, we're 52-week highs on the Nasdaq and SPY. I mean, where are we going?
I I honestly couldn't tell you the amount of upside that we've seen in the past 2 months has absolutely baffled me. But I'm not the one that creates the markets. The I'm not smart enough to know all that, but it is definitely baffling to me. I'm just sitting here trading, reacting, trying to not fight the trend and make my selective trades when they get in there.
I mean, we always talk about this. No crystal balls for this stuff, guys. Play the chart, not your bias, right? So, if you're first listening to the show, welcome. We're happy to have you listening. The point of this whole show is to kind of pass some information along to you guys so you guys can find actionable, executable trades and, heaven forbid, make some money doing it. So, the format of the show is pretty simple. Bird's going to point out some stuff. I'm going to point out some stuff. We're going to talk about it. And hopefully, next time you see something like that we're showing you, that you'll be able to pick it up and, heaven forbid, make some money. So, we're going to open with Bird, and I'm sure he's got some thrilling stuff to talk to us about futures.
All right. Yeah. Looking at MNQ here today, I have taken 3 trades. In the morning pre-market, we had this range here of like 50 points. We came down on the open right here. We put in this nice hammer candle. We came up, went above Globex high, got up to this 16,650 area, rejected back down. We got this another hammer candle in from this area of pre-market support and the open hammer candle. We came down, tested it again, and that is where, once I saw this tweezer here, I went ahead and took a long, and I got 30 points out of that. I was looking to go for this to get closer up to 650, 655 before going short because I was thinking we were just going to be tied in a range. But we didn't make it up that high. We came back down. Once we hit Globex low, got into this area with this bottom wick. I took a long, got 10 points there. It came down here again. I took a long, got 10 points here. And now we are just waiting for FOMC. The last couple of days, it's been really nice trading smaller size. I've been trading 3 contracts, which means I'm looking for like a 30-point move at most, and it's been really nice trading that smaller size because we've been getting the only moves we've been getting are 30, 40-point moves. We haven't been getting long drawn out moves for the most part. I mean, yesterday we had a nice uptrend day, but I mean, it wasn't that dramatic of a day. There wasn't a couple hundred points of a move, but it was definitely a nice trend day yesterday.
Yeah, with everybody with FOMC, as we getting closer to it, it's probably smart to not be in a position. They could chop you up all day into going into this. So on these day to days, just keep that in mind and maybe take some, like Bird is suggesting, take some off. Take some risk off. There's no telling what could happen. So it's good advice for a day like today. So we can talk about a trade that I had this morning from Spy, and I kind of wanted to go over something else we talked about earlier in a different recap. So as you can see here, Spy opened up, bullish takeoff to the top, had a top here, came back down, and a top here. Now we spoke about double tops and double bottoms, and that they are a candle pattern structure that you can look to and potentially trade off of. Okay, so if you did think this was a double top, which it's somewhat, you could have taken a short here, and that would have been a very rewarding short for you, as you can see. If you're not feeling that a little risky, which I certainly can appreciate, you could have drawn a trend line from the top of the trade of the day. Once you started seeing going down, take the trend line, draw the trend line. So, but you got to wait for other candles to pop up to make it. So I waited. Oh, this candle, short again. So I immediately drew the trend line between these two in that general angle, waiting for the third touch to validate it. Right there, guys. Now, went down again, back up. Oh, close. Went back down, kissed it. You could have taken that short beautifully. Beautifully. Oh, if you didn't like that one, you could have taken this one. Kiss. Down again. So what I'm trying to illustrate with these two examples, guys, it's having more tools in your bag is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just things to watch out for in the market. Like trend line down, double top, looks like an easy short. Okay, so that to me is a very nice looking trend line that you could have gotten short on conservatively at least twice, risky 3 times. So keep drawing the lines. If you're bored in the market and you're not in a trade, draw a line. Get out your crayons, get a ruler, draw some stuff, and you can make some money and take your significant other out to a nice meal. So that's my basic recap for today, guys. Just stick to simple stuff, and you'll be happily rewarded, my opinion.
Yeah, it's I live and die by the principle of KISS. Keep it stupid simple. And it has definitely helped me out more than it has hurt me. I mean, the simpler is in trading, the less complicated it is, the more success I've seen. And that's what I just like to keep everything nice and simple. Just whatever I put on the chart is what's on there. No fancy indicators or anything like that. And it's worked for me. But if you have some other system that does work for you, whether that's Fibonacci's, EMAs, VWAP, anything like that, like more power to you. But personally, I think all of my success has been from keeping it simple.
You really say keep it stupid simple? I thought it was keep it simple stupid.
Either way, either way.
I've never heard it said that the way you said it, so that's kind of funny. I thought you were saying it wrong, telling people to keep it simple
I've,
stupid, and you had it wrong. It was
yeah,
hilarious.
I've heard it both ways. I mean,
It's pretty
I
funny.
hey,
So
I could be wrong. I mean, I'm the guy who predicted 240 on SPY before all-time highs, and here we are, about probably going to hit all-time highs this week.
probably the way it's looking, it certainly does look that way. Um, with the holiday season, everybody, there is something else I wanted to talk about with you guys, and I know, Bird and I we hammer the desk a little bit about this, but it's important to talk about something that's not trading related here and now, and something that trading can give you financial freedom to do, and that's being charitable. Okay, you rich bastards, get up, do something nice for somebody else. It doesn't have to be a family member either. Go out into the world, donate some food to a food basket, drop off a coat to a coat drive, people. I know Bird works tirelessly at trying to help other people. I know I work tirelessly trying to help other people. And just as a little example of what goodwill can do, the Discord that I frequent, I asked them to pony up. They gave me close to $2,500 to give to needy kids for toys and to buy food for hungry families. So during this time of year, I feel like it's important to remind everybody how wonderful trading is and how you can get rich and everything's wonderful. But don't forget where you came from. Help someone less fortunate than you. Please. It will do wonders for your mental health.
Yeah, most definitely. Get out there and definitely, if you have the ability to donate money, go ahead and donate money. If you don't have the ability to donate money, donate time. I mean,
Hell
time
yeah.
time is free. You can go. A holiday tradition that we have is to go serve food at one of the homeless shelters on Thanksgiving morning, and Mama stays home and cooks the food, and I take the kids that are old enough, and we go help out, serve food or clean up plates or something like that. And that's one thing that I believe is that I want to instill in my children is giving back and helping out.
I couldn't have said it better myself. You start them young, they'll see the value of it, and they'll appreciate more how lucky they are. Like it's such an important value that I'm trying to instill in my daughter as well. I make her pack boxes for food pantry deliveries. I make her carry food into the baskets themselves. It's very important, very very important. And I'm just trying to remind people that this is the time of year where you can do some real good, really impactful good for somebody else. It's my favorite time of the year, Bert. If you couldn't tell.
Yeah. And it is a great time of year. And there are a lot of charities out there that this is where they make most of their money for the entire year. And it's just important to go out there and make sure that you are giving to those less fortunate.
Another thing I wanted to bring up for anyone that's listening, Saturday, 3:30 p.m. Miami of Ohio is taking on Appalachian State in the Mexican Avocado Bowl or whatever it is. Big game. Huge, Bird.
Yes. Let's go Red Hawks.
Let's go Red Hawks. Now, what's funny about the game you're going to plug in a second is I'm all in on Alabama for this game.
Oh yeah. And I mean, anyone with any sense should be. I mean, Alabama is going to absolutely destroy Michigan. Market Lank. All right. Let all naysayers know that
Let's go.
Michigan isn't going to know what hit them. It's going to be it's going to be joyless murder ball. I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's going to be joyless murder ball.
I love it. I want nothing more than your Roll Tide to completely demolish the Wolverines and their trash cheating football program.
Yeah, I saw an interesting stat that old JJ McCarthy has thrown something like his yards and touchdowns have been cut dramatically ever since the firing or resignation of the assistant there at Michigan.
Surprise, surprise. Dirty
Yeah.
bunch of cheaters.
I love the reaction from the Michigan Wolverines when they announced that they were going to play Alabama. I mean, it was an audible gasp. It was like the oxygen was sucked out of that room because they wanted FSU so bad.
Yep. And I don't know, it's so funny because, Michigan is coming in like, oh, we're the top number one team in the nation. You ain't acting like it if you're afraid to play Alabama.
Yeah.
Like, it's not fair that you have to play Alabama first? That sounds like you're scared to death. And I'm all for it. Let's go.
I'm definitely excited for it. Bull season is one of my. I absolutely love it. It's a great time of year. That's for sure.
So I'm going to remind everybody, you can have the best holiday by having the best attitude about it. You know, we're old enough where the presents don't matter. None of that matters. It's all about just being in a good mood. And the only person that can put yourself in a good mood is yourself. So get out there, soak it up. Soak it up. Enjoy it. And this kind of goodwill, Bert, I don't know about you, but it carries me through to the summer. You know, when I can finally get back outside.
Yeah, you living up there in the frozen north, it you don't get to enjoy the outside very much this time of year. Right now down here in the south, this is the time to go out because it's not 120 degrees out.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys deal with that. That would drive me sane. Insane.
It's tough sometimes. It is.
So I'm really excited about it. And I'm gonna really enjoy it. I'm gonna trade light probably the rest of the month. Being a lot of people are gonna start taking vacations and the market's gonna slow down a little bit, I think. So I'm gonna be trading light the next couple weeks. To get myself geared up for a fresh new year where I really keep kicking ass like we're doing, Bird. That's all we can do.
Yeah. Going forward through the rest of the year, it's definitely going to be light trading and very selective on the trades that I do take because I believe that week between Christmas and New Year's, I mean, is an absolute horrible time to be trading because everyone's on vacation essentially during that period. And I'd not. Wednesday of next week is probably going to be the last day that I trade before Christmas because I'm not looking forward to trying to navigate the markets without a lot of participants.
Yep, low liquidity. It'll be difficult to get in and out of positions quickly. Everybody, take that to heart. No one's making a fortune on the day after on Boxing Day. All right. No one's betting their mortgage payment on Kwanzaa or Christmas Eve or any of that. Don't trade during the holidays, please. Save yourself some angst and save yourself some money. Okay? You can make all that money back January, whatever, second or third, whatever day they open it up. So take this to heart, everybody, for real. And I just wanted to wish you guys all a very happy holiday, and I'm going to continue to because we're going to have more before the actual holiday hits. But yeah, I want to wish you all a very happy holiday and get into the spirit now, guys. It's only 12 days away. Let's go.
Yeah, everyone listening, thank you for listening and definitely have a happy holidays. We got FOMC in 30 minutes. Stay safe out there. Make sure that you plan your trades, trade your plans, preserve that mental capital because it is more important than the monetary capital. Spend some time with your families over the holidays, and y'all have a good one.
And go help somebody for God's sake.